Welcome everyone, this is Crash Conroe here. I'm about to play Emerald Dragon, designed by Alan Greenspun. So we're following up my round at the Highlands, which I really struggled on, with another classic Tiger Woods PGA Tour course. Possibly my favourite course from those old Tiger Woods games. I really liked the kind of environment on this one. Of course, it's set in Japan around the base of Mount Fuji, and so just some really nice environments and backgrounds and stuff like that. As always, everything is on very firm and very fast. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me. This one it may well do, but we're going to play on a nice clear morning. Going to do pin 2 for this one as well, and of course the swing setting is on master. So yeah, I would definitely recommend watching the Highlands video that I posted. I think I would have posted it yesterday, the day before this, so it's probably my most recent video before this one. It was a really fun round, and that is a absolutely brutal course. This one, pretty similar. I don't think it's quite as difficult as Highlands. And of course I won't be playing in the ridiculous winds that I was playing at the Highlands. I believe a lot of these holes are still really long, and as you can see, the fairways are still very, very narrow. So we're going to still have a lot to deal with, and it's a really nice looking course. Sadly, in this game, I mean, the course designer is great, but it can only do so much when it comes to particular kind of cultural designs like that. So it's lacking it's lacking Mount Fuji, I can say that much. I think they tried to put one in. Yeah, there you go. There's the PGA 2K21 version of Mount Fuji. Just a small little mountain there, not quite the same. And yeah, obviously the game doesn't have, you know, cherry blossom trees or pagodas or bonsai trees. I think Himeji Castle is on here somewhere as well in the 2005, sorry. But yeah, nevertheless, I think Alan Greenspun's done a really good job here with what they have. So let's tee off on this par 5. Pretty big fast coming out. Are we going to be wet on the first shot? Well, we've got away with it, and that's actually going to... I'm quite happy that's gone back down, because we're on pretty flat land now. Okay. Well, if that was red, that definitely would have been in the drink, but we've got away with it. Not going to be able to go for this green now. So we're just going to lay up here. I think I can probably hit this with a hybrid. I don't feel like that's going to come off the hill or anything. Yeah, let's hit this with a hybrid to get a fair bit of distance on it. There's the perfect we needed before. Some interesting bumps on this fairway. Those high patches of rough. To be honest, on very firm fairways, I can't see the ball ever sitting up there like that. So it's a good second shot out of the rough, and it's going to leave us a sandwich pitch to this green. So there's a lot of tiers on this green, but around the hole it's actually pretty flat, so hopefully we can nail a pitch shot here. Perfect power and tempo and swing plane. Oh, that's taken a huge bounce though, and that's not stopped up, so hopefully it comes back a little bit off the hill. It doesn't really. Just a little turner for the birdie here. But it's alright, middle of the cup, we do birdie the first. And yeah, even though a lot of the unique environment that you could see on this course in 2005 has had to be lost, I still think this looks really nice. Set around a lot of lakes. I know on 2005 the bridges as well were kind of Japanese style, if you like. Just a slight slow, but that's going to be... well, hopefully that's going to hold on, unless that bounces left. Would be nice to see more options like that in the course designer. Obviously, I haven't messed with the designer whatsoever, so I don't know what it's like. But it would be cool to see some more kind of, you know, objects from different cultures and stuff. Maybe there is, and they just didn't add any from kind of Japan. I am completely clueless to all of that. Alright, so this is an interesting shot now. This is a difficult par 4. Elevated green. And I'm in the light rough, and I don't think a 3-wood is going to quite get up there. And if it doesn't, I could have a very difficult second shot. What's a driver lie like? Similar with that, I think it could possibly get up there or it might not. So I'm just going to lay this one up and we're going to have to work for the par. Oh, that's a big fast coming out though. I might not be okay. Might be in the rough anyway. Yep, I am. Okay, well I might as well have gone for it if I was going to do that. So we have a very testing pitch shot coming up. And I think this could well be a full sand wedge pitch. I think that could possibly still be short, but I am just going to hit this full. I feel like that might be short, you know. I don't know. I feel like that's going to be too short. Let's go for a little gap wedge pitch instead. Partial gap wedge. Slight slow coming out. Yeah, it's still short. And that went further than a sand wedge shot would have done, so yeah. Gave myself a terrible third shot there. And we have a 34-foot putt just to save par now. Not going to turn too much. There's quite a lot of break in the middle. I think otherwise it's not going to turn too hard. Pretty good power. Keep turning. Keep turning. Nah, I gave it too much. We're going to give that shot right back to even par after 2. So yeah, as I said, it's another really difficult course. A lot of these are. To be honest, I think Emerald Dragon is probably kind of mid-tier for difficulty. You've got courses like Predator and Highlands, which and Greek Isles, and probably Central Park as well. I reckon overall those courses are probably more difficult than this, but there might be some holes I'm forgetting on this course. Yeah, lovely par 3. We've got a nice little waterfall in the background, and I'm a little bit between clubs. Is that wind going to slow this down? A 5-iron shot. I'm going to hit a 4. I think I'd rather be a little bit long here. Again, just a slight fast coming out. Not as bad as the last one, so that is at least going to be on the green. Unless it rolls into the fringe, which it could well do. It's just about stayed on. So we're going to have a double breaker here for the birdie. I think it's going to turn more to the right there, towards the hole. Good power again. Is it going to come back? Yes, it is. Just about. Great putt. So birdie, bogey, birdie to start this one. 1 under through 3. And we're going to go to another lengthy par 4. Oh, pretty pushing 500 yards here. And difficult tee shot. These tee shots where it's, you know, full driver, but there are still bunkers everywhere. Always a tough shot. I think I've just got to go for this. It might actually clear all of these if it's a good swing. Well, it wasn't a very good swing. That's a pretty big slow coming out. Felt that straight away. If it stays in the light rough, it wouldn't be too bad. Oh, it's just gone into the heavy. I'm not sure if this one's going to be reachable now. In fact, this is a dangerous shot. A lot of that is just going to drop into the water. And this all kind of slopes to the right as well. Wow. This is not a hole to be playing out of the rough for. What is the decision here? I think I'm going to hit a hybrid, and I'm going to aim this way. Just to try and keep it to the left. That's a better swing. See, I need to do that on the tee shots. That looks really good, though. If that bounces right, which I think it will. Hopefully it slows down a bit. That's going way further than I thought it would. I thought that was possibly going to be too short and go in the bunker. But from there, that's a really good shot. So we're still going to have a chance at a birdie. An outside chance, but it's a chance nonetheless. That ball is still rolling. Look at that go. Is that going to go all the way off? I think it is. That's not slowing down. That's definitely going to go off. Okay. Gone all the way off the green. Probably better, actually, because now we've got... Oh, is this a chip or a pitch? This is right in between. I think this is a pitch. This is about a 60% pitch. I just need to make sure we don't hit this too hard. Do get 60%. Oh, it's lipped out again from the pitch, and that fast is the reason that that ball hasn't gone in. I did notice the fast, but I saw it turn and I thought it was going to catch enough of the hole, but it stays out. That's really unfortunate. So we go to hole 5, another par 4. Ah, yeah, I remember this one. I remember this one from the Tiger Woods games. So we've got a decision to make here because we could end up right behind that wall. And I don't really want to be there. So, I mean, where's this ball going to go? I think I might just have to hybrid this. Because I don't really want to risk being behind a wall. And I think it will be. It's either that or it's going to be in the bunker if I take that shot. We're going to hit a hybrid and it is a perfect. It is going to make this second shot really difficult, but I think it would be tough anyway. I just can't see a driver shot staying somewhere on the fairway. So sticking with the philosophy of just hitting the fairways, you know? So it is a tough shot, but we might be able to use these slopes to our advantage. Is a 4-iron going to be too much though? It's quite high up, it's 55 feet. Does a 4-iron carry too much? Or will a 5 be okay? I think we should go for a 5. I mean, I'd much rather be below the hole than above it. So I'm going to hit a 5 and hope it carries enough here. Oh, it's a red fast though. Look at that. That would have been good. That was good distance. Well, that's a shame. Yeah, as I've said before, guys, I don't really want to be kind of practice swinging on these videos. I just want to play through. So I think it would probably help me as well, because I used to just be, you know, practice swing and then take the shot all the time. But I'm trying to kind of get away from that, unless it's the serious rounds like TGC Tours and stuff. I'm going to give this one a bit extra because this is really uphill, this shot. What was I saying about practice swings? Oh, I hit that way less than I meant to, but I think that's actually worked out. 84% probably would have gone too far from there. So it's just a small par putt. We've only just made that. If I hit that any harder, that's not in. But it's a good save, I reckon. That was a difficult shot from the bunker. Shame about the second shot, because I think I had the distance right. That could have been really good. But it is what it is. We move on to hole 6, which is a really long par 5. Look at this, 677 yards. I don't think we'll be getting to this 1 and 2 somehow. Shall I just hit this with a driver and hope it gets through that rough? I mean, we're not reaching this in 2 anyway, so I feel like maybe just do that. It's another big fast. I need to slow down these swings. If that bounces right, it could be a problem. I just want it to be clear of trees, and we're right behind this tiny little hedge. Oh, this is a terrible lie, actually. Oh, this is awful. 57%. Okay. Well, I'm just going to have to try and curl this round and hope it hits the fairway somewhere. Just a slight fast. Yeah, that's not coming back. I think I should have curled that the other way. I think I should have tried to curl that round to the left instead. So it's the third shot. Still not in the fairway, and we're still over 250 yards from the hole here. Pretty good lie, though. There's the perfect. Slightly pulled swing plane, but that's fine. Might have to take back what I said about the difficulty. I don't think it's quite Highland level, though, so far. It's just, it's pretty long more than anything. A lot of these holes are just quite long. So it is still really hard to kind of score. Got the power we wanted, slightly fast, and that is going quite far. I need to chill out with these partial pitches. Yeah, give myself a difficult part here to save it. Otherwise we're going to go back to even par. See if we can make this one. Most of the turn is around the hole here. Should start turning. And it is a really good putt there to save par. We're staying under, just about. And if you like what you're seeing, guys, remember to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you want to see more. We'll be playing plenty of this and plenty of 2K23 when it comes out. Oh, look at this. So we got another par 5, back-to-back par 5s. And this is right on the border. I mean, the wind is in my favour. I think it might be time to try a 105 here. See if we can reach it. I mean, the only thing is, we're not getting there on the second shot either. So I don't think it's worth it. Like, if that was reachable, I would totally go for that. But the fact that it's not reachable, I just don't think it's worth it. I'm going to hit a big fast with a 3-wood instead and probably be in the rough anyway. Yeah, I'm not sure if my tempo right now is good enough anyway to warrant going for it. I need to slow down the swings a little bit. Okay. Just trying to play this out. See, again, I've hit a bad tee shot, but the shot out of the rough, the tempo is fine. Are we going to be able to reach this? Yeah, so I lay up and I mess it up anyway. Well, that should get up there with a hybrid. It's 60 yards up though. Do I hit a 3-wood instead? I actually think I hit a 3-wood here, you know. Let's try a 3-wood. Hopefully it gets the height it needs. Just a slight fast. That's going to be too far. That's in the water, I think. I should have practiced that one, I'm not going to lie. I should have practiced that one for sure. Because it's hard to hit those partials with a 3-wood like that. Where are we putting this ball? Where does the game want us to put this? We're not going to be able to lay up on the other side of that. Okay, I might just take it from here then. We're kind of we're kind of behind the hole here. Alright, so this is for par, so hopefully I can at least get this one close. Minor downhill slope here, just a little bit. Alright, I think a lob wedge will be good. I think it'll be fine. Probably going to roll out a little bit. Oh, no, that's a misjudgment. That's a little bit short. So we've got this putt for bogey now. All of a sudden, we could be over par unless we get this one in. Again, most of the turn is going to be at the hole. I think this is turning more than this. I think I've hit that a bit too hard. Yep. Oh, okay. Didn't play too well on these 2 par 5s here. Yeah, I think I just lost it on the 3-wood shot. I think I could have hit a hybrid, you know. I could have hit a hybrid. It would have made it. Would have been on the other side of the big slope on the green, but hey, it wouldn't have been a double bogey. So we're under par now. Another really long par 4, 538 yards. This tee shot is really downhill though, so I think this ball is going to carry as much as it needs to. Getting a little bit better with the tempo. Still fast, but that's way closer to the middle. And hopefully that doesn't kick too far forward. Yeah, it's going to come back. We're going to be on a big slope here for this approach to the green, which I'm probably going to need a hybrid for, something like that. Yeah, we're on a really big slope. This is 27 feet up now. I think a hybrid is still going to be good. I mean, I'm not hitting this with a 3-wood for sure. And it's going to kick really far left. Just a slight slope. It's not bad though. It is going to stay a little bit out to the left. They're going to roll in for a chip. I think it is. It's going to be either a chip or a pitch from here for the birdie. Oh, this is a tough one. Look at these slopes. I think a lob wedge chip, actually, will be enough here. I think it's going to catch these slopes. This is really downhill. Let's hit a lob wedge. I'm going to put some backspin on this. I really do expect this to go quite far. Light fast. Yeah, it's catching the hills. It's going to miss to the right. Pretty good power, though. Because there was a risk of losing that ball down the slope after the hole. But it stayed there. It's going to be a par. 1 over through 8. Let's see if we can at least beat our Highlands score. I think Highlands was 1 over. Had a short putt on the last for a birdie, but it was such a difficult putt from about 5 feet out. And yeah, I missed it. So I think maybe even par again is just the target here. So we got a par 3. It's really far downhill. And I'm thinking, if I want to be close to the hole, I need to catch this slope. We could really use this slope here to our advantage. It's a tough shot, for sure. But I think we're going to have to do it. And I'm going to have to play this one quite short as well. 6 iron, maybe even less than a 6 iron, really. But I won't play less than a 6. I'll play a 6 and give it some loft. See how this one plays out. Perfect swing. Well, ideally, this kicks hard forward and left. Just starts rolling to the right. It's not quite going to catch the big slope going to the right. But that's good. That's a good shot. If we aimed a little bit more left, I think it would have been better, but I'll take that. So we have a putt for a birdie. Yeah, he likes it as well. The most vacant stare in existence. Okay. Not too much in this one, actually. Gonna break both ways. Gonna come back around the hole. Should start to turn back. Come on, keep turning. No. Wow. I thought it had more turn there at the end, but it just didn't catch it. Feels like a bit of a missed opportunity there for that one. So it's a 38 front 9, 1 over, sadly. So we're going to start the back with really small green. So we're just going to play this tee shot over here. What's going on with this tree right in front of me? I'm not going to hit that, am I? Guess not. Oh, I was too worried about a fast. But this is not going to be any better. That's going to kick left, I think. And that's going to be a difficult shot from the rough. Can we carry this? I think we can carry it. I'm on a slope, an uphill slope, but the lie itself is pretty good. You know, 90%. I think we should be able to at least hit this over there. That's going to be... I think 5 iron might be okay. Kind of on the border. I'm worried this red slope is going to take more off it, though. I might hit a 4 iron instead. Yeah, I'm going to hit a 4 here. I'm kind of expecting this to be too far. Slight slow. Oh, I think we made a right decision on the club, because that's not too far. It is going to stay out to the left, though. And it's going to roll into that bunker for our third shot. Let's see what we can do from here. Might pitch this one. Yeah, it looks like a pretty nice flat lie in the bunker here. This ball's going to roll out a little bit, so I'm not going to give it too much power. In fact, the green is a lot nicer on my side, so if I'm super long here, it might be a difficult putt back for par. Good swing. That could go in. Oh, it's just missed to the left. Again, we come really close. And we're going to putt in for par from the other side. Oh, we've been super unfortunate with some of these greenside pitches. Almost a good one. But it's another par, and we move on to the 11th. Another really long par 5 here. Swings have just been slightly off for the tee shots, especially. All the bad tempos seem to mainly be on the tee shots. It's good enough, though. It was only a slight slow. We've got the makeshift Mount Fuji in the background of that tee shot. Okay, so what do we do for this one? Pretty good lie for a driver, but I really don't think this shot is worth it. I mean, we're not reaching anyway. I think a hybrid is playing with fire even, but honestly, I kind of want to just close the distance to this hole. I think a partial hybrid should be fine. Big fast, but I left that plenty of room, so that should be okay. It's going to hopefully roll down this slope a little bit. Kind of stops on it. Still got a fair bit of distance left on this par 5. We're going to need an 8-iron to this green. Look at this green though, it's completely flat. Maybe I should give this a bit extra just to make sure it makes it. I mean, those trees might come into play here. What should I do here? I think I might... No, I think 8-iron will be fine. I'm going to try and keep it left. Have it get on from this side. A good swing. Hopefully it kind of gets over the trees, or at least through it and onto the green. Oh yeah, we've made the green. That's a good shot. And if that green was anything to go by, this is going to be straight in. We're going to sink the easy birdie putt. That's a well-played hole there. Third birdie of the round. Brings us back to even. Yeah, under par is the target here, guys, for this one. Definitely a difficult course. Yeah, I think I'll make this tee shot first. So, really downhill again. I'm going to kind of curl this one this way. Nice little partial drive. If I hit this full, it's going to be in the bunker. That could be too far anyway, depending on the bounce here. Oh, it bounces nicely to the right. Keep going right. Going to be light rough at the very worst. Okay. Not too bad. It's another really long par 4 though. This is such a long course. I feel this might be longer than Highlands. Some of these par 4s are ridiculously long. Alright, so I think the choice is just hybrid here. Pretty much hit it full. Make sure, well, hope it gets there. Could do. Good swing. I don't think there was any way we could have this ball sit near the pin. So I'm fine there. It's going to stay low. It's going to be kind of an uphill shot to this pin. Going to just lie in the light rough. This is going to be a pitch again. We're going to once again try our luck with this one. I think I'm going to need to take a lot of power off this one because I'm on a downhill slope here. Thankfully there's a red slope just after the hole, so this isn't going to go anywhere. We hit the slight fast. It's going to turn back. Is it going to hold its line? Just doesn't. Close once again. Really good power though. It does stop up right next to the hole. And we sink the par. Yeah, so par 73 course this one. It is really long. The par 5s, I don't think any have been reachable so far. The par 4s, a lot of them are just playing like par 5s. Alright. If I hit that bunker, I am in a lot of trouble on this one. Okay, I'm going to hit another kind of partial drive and try and avoid that. How am I getting a perfect tempo on the partial drives like that, but struggling for the full ones? But that's a really good tee shot. That's what I was going for there. So for this next shot, I should be able to get the height needed to clear this tree, or just fade it around it. I think I'll probably do that. I think 7-9 is going to be good. Good swing again. Oh, it's going to stay out to the right though. Bit of a misjudgment there. Should have aimed more left. So it's another chip. He likes it at least. And there really isn't much in this one. I think this is straight in. Good swing. It does have the rollout. Good chip. And we're back under par, guys. 5 holes to go. Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying seeing this. As with the Highlands, I'd highly recommend trying these courses. If you remember any from kind of Tiger Woods 2004, 2005, 2006, just search for the golf course name and then type AG after it. Just the 2 letters together. Because Alan Greenspun always puts that in the title, so it's quite easy to find. And this is the most iconic hole on this course. Par 3, pretty long, and it's all in the shape of a dragon. Oh, they do have the kind of traditional Japanese gate there as well. That's nice. I think the designers actually built that out of other assets by the look of it. But that's a pretty good effort there for the Japanese gate. I think that's called a tori in Japanese. Probably pronouncing it wrong. But okay, we have a par 3 here. And I'm a little bit between clubs. 4-iron might make it. I can't really tell how strong that wind is. That wind is probably about 5 or 6 right now. So I might just hit a 4, honestly, because I think that's going to run. I don't really want to hit a 5 and risk being too long. I think we've found our swing a little bit here. But that's a shame. I think that is going to be short. I don't think that's going to take such a big bounce that it's going to reach. Okay. Well, if I hit a hybrid, I would need to take some off. It was always going to be tough. Right, what are my options here? I think I've got to pitch this. It's too long for a chip. And I'm in a decent fairway lie, so I'm going to have to aim this one quite short. I think I'm going to aim about here. It's a bit awkward when I'm going to have it bounce on the fairway. But the fairways are very firm as well, so surely this is going to bounce quite a bit. We get the fast. Is it in? Is it in? Yes, it is. Very fast tempo. We get a chip and then a pitch in a row. Okay, that makes up for earlier. That makes up for the misses earlier. Lovely view there. And we managed to birdie the most iconic hole on the course. Holds its line, goes in. And we're 2 under with 4 to play here. See if we can score even more. Another really long par 5. This won't be reachable into yet again. But the tempo, I think we have found it for these tee shots. And you need it here. Some of these fairways are so narrow. And because of the length of the course, you get punished so much for just missing the fairway. So yeah, we still have a bit to go. And I think I'm just going to 3-wood this. Another good shot. I am slightly pushing these. If you can see, I'm to the right, but that's not too bad. As I've said before, tempo is more important. And again, the makeshift Mount Fuji in the background. If you just picture it's behind everything you see, then it seems bigger. Alright, so pretty much perfect distance for a gap wedge. Maybe a little bit off it. I'm going to give this some loft and spin. Another good swing, minus the little swing plane bump there. This should kick forward pretty hard. There is a slope there. You know what? I didn't need the spin. I think the loft was okay, but it didn't need the spin as well. But we're still here for birdie. Can we make it 3 in a row? Tough little putt from 8 feet. Is it going to hold its line? Yes, it is. 3 birdies in a row. Recovering really well this round. We're 4 under through the last 5, actually. So hopefully we finish this round strong. Finally we get a relatively short par 4. And once again, it's a good tee shot. Right down the middle. Can we make it 4 in a row here? Only going to be a pitch in here. Actually, I think this is going to be a full lob wedge. Or I'm not sure. Oh, that pin. That is a tough pin. If I hit this with a lob wedge, the natural backspin is just going to... It's going to keep coming back towards me. So I'm going to hit this with a pitching wedge. Hopefully it kind of stays up there. I don't mind it being a little bit short. Alright, let's do it. Oh, it's a pretty big fast. Alright, that's going to be a tough putt. Or is it going to go off? Okay, there's going to be a lot of left turn in this. Oh boy. Alright, I'm kind of worried I'm going to lose this, you know, down the slope. Let's see what I can do from here. It turned pretty hard. Oh, it's just missed. It almost found the turn at the end there. Thankfully, it has stayed there though, at least. So we're gonna get the par. I thought that might just roll back and go in, because the slope was a strong one. But not quite. We're gonna stay at 3 under with 2 holes left. Another par 3. Tiny green here. What's this over here? Nice little area. Some benches, everyone can just enjoy whatever's going on here. A bunker with trees in it. And a rock sculpture. I can't remember what was there in the Tiger Woods game. I guess it was something like that. Alright, so this is really downhill, so I feel like a 5 is going to be enough here. Hopefully carry that. I'll give it some deal off just in case. Oh, that's a big fast. That might be water, unless it carries far enough. Oh no. Oh no, it's not going to let me... Wait, how close is this? Might be worth just going back to the tee. How far away is that? Does it tell me? No, it doesn't tell me. I think I am actually just going to play this from here. I know it's in the rough. But yeah, okay. I'm a lot closer. See what we can salvage here. Hit water again. I think sandwich is going to be fine here. Might be a bit too far by itself. There's the swing I was looking for. It was definitely the fast that killed that shot. It would have been fine without the fast. That is still short though. I should have hit that full. And this is still really dangerous. Look at that hill after the hole. I should have hit that long, you know. I should have aimed to be long. But instead we're going to have a difficult little chip here. Is it going to run out? Nope. It's a bit of a strange green around the hole. Well, we're going to move back to 1 under now. Okay, bit of pressure here to save the under par round. We're still on, but we've got to at least par this last hole. Thankfully, it's not too long. I mean, on another day, I think I'd go for that, but I'm not sure about today. It might not make it anyway, you know. I think the wind might stop that enough, and if I hit it fast, it's gone. It's in the water. I'm going to hit a little partial hybrid here. Big slow, though. Am I once again going to put myself in the rough after trying to lay up? Or have we got away with it? No, we have not got away with that. Again, it's a poor layup. But thanks to the fact that it's a short hole, should be able to reach this anyway. A lot of slopes on this green. I kind of like that this one's sloping downwards as well. Don't really want to be over there if I can help it. On the right side of that green. So let's see if we can get the right power here. I think 8 iron should be good. You know what? 9 iron might be good actually, because it's going to catch the front. But I don't want to risk being too short, so I'll hit this with an 8. Light slow again. Don't really want that to go in the bunker if it can help it. Oh yes, it got a nice kick. It got a really nice kick. Go in the hole. Go in the hole. Oh, it's going to move left. It's a good shot though. Can we finish with a birdie here on a really difficult course? This looks like ghost break territory, the way those grid lines are moving. That grid, the second one looks like it's going to move to the right, not the left. Doesn't it? Well, I could start worm camming, but that's going to make these rounds a lot longer if I start doing that. So let's just hit this putt, see if we can make it. Yeah, it didn't really turn. I hit that too hard anyway. Didn't really turn on that grid line. But it's all good. We are going to stay under par. Slightly better score than Highlands. Definitely more scoreable, I think. I think I hit some bad swings there. Hit water a couple of times. But yeah, definitely go out and play this course, guys. It's a really fun one. Just stay patient. Keep your head. Don't get frustrated. Because these courses are tough, but they're a really good challenge if you can handle it. So remember to like the video, guys, and subscribe if you want to see more of this. And until next time, thanks very much, guys. See you later.